The last song I wrote for Candle and the Flame was She's a Fighter, which the total lyric is she's a fighter fighting for good. But then for the next year and a half, really, I didn't write a word. What we were going through, I couldn't verbalize. I didn't want to put that. I couldn't think of a song that I could write, and I couldn't imagine my way out of it. You know, like, because I didn't want to. I thought with She's a Fighter, I'd said what I had to say, and it was very brief, 2 lines, perfect. I didn't want to touch that. The first song I wrote after, which is now going to be probably the first song of the album, is a song called All of the Time. I had the tune, which took me into another place. That was the way out. Do you know what I mean? And the music, it was just like, I suddenly felt like I was just into something else. But it took me a year and a half. Not that I was necessarily trying, but I gave up. And there was too much going on. And so that's the song that got me out of it and started writing again.
I met Robert in at something called Splendor in the Grass, which is in Byron Bay. We played there in 2016, I think. I saw that Robert was going to play, and I made sure I was like in the front row because I'd never seen him live before. And I introduced myself backstage. I think I brought like my CD of Before Hollywood, because that's maybe my favorite. I go back and forth, but it has something special. And he signed that. And I said, if you ever come to Sweden, I can put up together a backup band.
And so that was in 2017. And it's Peter on guitar and singing, Jonas on bass and singing, and Magnus on drums. We were the 4 of us did that tour, and it's the 4 of us basically with 2 other musicians that are doing the album.
Sing it with me. Too much of one thing. One more. Too much of one thing. Da, 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 da.
And it's just been a step-by-step thing of one show here, and then COVID comes, and then we play again, and it's just magic. And then we don't see each other for a year, and then we do another song, another show. I come to Stockholm. Okay, the band gets up with me, you know, and we rehearse 15 songs. We rehearse 12 songs at a sound check, and 4 we think we know from the tour or whatever, and we get on stage and we play, and it works.
This is the one song that we haven't rehearsed.
Yeah, good.
So we have no idea. I have no idea what they're going to do, but we're going to play it anyway.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll start. All right.
Do you have a key for this?
D. D-B-A-G.
I'll figure it out. Yeah.
We used to get our kicks reading surfing magazines. Some good-looking people wearing Lee Cooper jeans.
And you know, that happens a couple of times, and you just get the stage. Well, I did. They were thinking of it too. It's like, we got to make a record. You know, like, this is just ridiculous. It's just so good, and it feels so fantastic. And so, let's make it happen, you know.
Beautiful.
He wanted a proper keyboard player because he hadn't had one since '86 or something for a Go-Betweens record, and also brass, like sax and stuff, because we never had that. And the funny thing was, both Anna and Lena, who plays on this record, were both at the show. So and were friends of ours. So they came backstage, and it's like, okay, it's like he's looking for the destiny or like the coincidences, and yeah, okay, they're on the record.
Then I went outside,
Yeah.
and Magnus said, "Introduce me to you," and it was like, I went, well, here it is. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? It's like when everything's presented like that, and when every piece falls in like that, you can't say no. And so, let's do it. This feels so good.
Yeah.
I love this.
Yeah.
I love this.
You suit this place. For Robert, it's such important with the vibe, and this is looking, because he asked a lot about that, like how the studio has to be big enough, and we're gonna play live. We you know, so I think this 70s vibe with this place is just perfect for, he's that sort of person where it's not all about the sound, it's a lot about the vibe, and then it sounds better because of the vibe.
I can't have my face in the documentary saying the word hot dog, but I'm going to go and get a hot dog with mustard. Okay. Do you want one, Denny? I can get you one. Tell me what you think of this. I've got my oral photo taken.
That's. I mean.
Oh, that's amazing.
Is that an album cover?
Maybe.
Is this the name of the album? Yellow, creative, easygoing, intellectual, philosophical, optimistic.
It could be. but that's not, you know, I don't want to, that's not far off.
So we have to see
And then
and then it goes out. Yes.
goes out. Yeah, just like a real Californian.
Yeah.
So bad to me. Tell me what you see. What do you see in the distance? What do you see over the wall? Fresh love. Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah, like in double tracked.
Yeah.
You know, like
and
nice.
you could think of having one more on top of it to get even
Like-
more.
Yeah. I think that'd be cool.
Even more mamas and papas.
Yeah, mamas and papas.
Yeah, that's where you want to go.
That's where I always want to go.
Yeah.
To me, he's very easy to work with, and I mean, both playing together. I think we connect well, and in that sense, and also in the like more theoretical process as well.
Robert is very often open to suggestions from the band, and he listens to it every time. And then sometimes it's like, maybe, I don't know, and we'll try it, and we record it, and we keep it, and we'll listen to it, and it's like, nah, maybe not, or yeah, we'll keep it. So, but it's you never feel that you're not allowed to suggest anything. Definitely not.
I was blown away with Robert's music and his, I don't know if that's the right word, but the way that he approaches music, and how he feels it's very strong physically, is my feeling, kind of thing. So, you know, I'm very grateful for it existing.
I was struck by the whole experience, and of course by Robert's. He feels like musical family to me. I think he's very artistic, and I love his kind of quirky humor. And as he described himself on his latest concert, I do agree with him that he is his own planet in a universe of like Lou Reed, Bowie. I'd say even Morrissey, and you know, he has something the Smiths-ish about him. And Talking Heads, of course, David Byrne, and yeah, I agree with him. But he's very much his own. So this experience, I believe, is important, you know, in both a smaller and a larger sense. To get together and be focused together and present and try to do something that we love and kind of get the shivers or cry. Or I think these things are important, because the more present you are, the more you have to give, and then you're aware of what changes you can make. And you know?
I learned early on, it might have been at 19, but by 22, 23, I realised that I probably wasn't going to write anything for the broad public taste. That I was too quirky, that I was too, I'm not an anthem writer. I'm not for mass consumption.